Hi, I'm John from ServFX. Today we're looking at the new JP Surfs. This is the new 2017 JP Surf in the 9.2x30. This is the newest board to get upgraded from JP. Just have the treatment of basically pulled in nose, pulled in tail, much thinner rail. This year we've had a big change cosmetically. The graphic wise, this is the Pro Edition. Graphic wise, you've got the sweet gray with a little bit of the orange to cut down a bit of that bright orange. The bottom wise is almost all gray. So the change in shape on this board really has made it a much more performance board and a real good performance option. Not only for a bigger guy, because it does have a little bit more volume, but for someone who's looking for a bit more glide. So if you're chasing bigger waves, if you're in an area where you've got a bit farther to paddle, say you're in an outer balmy, outer reef, you've got a bit more paddle power to get out there, but you're not dealing with a big boggy board anymore. As you saw on the bottom, the Pro Editions are available. You can ride them as a quad or a thruster. In the 9'2", the center fin is a box slot option, as opposed to the 8.6 and down as a plugs for FCS. And you have two options there. You can go either forward or back on the plug options. This year they added on the deck grip through the tail, they added a nice little arch ridge, as well as keeping their you've got a really steep tail block, so there's a good leverage to push off. Now, with all the JP boards, they do have a windsurfing insert. This 9.2 actually makes a really nice sup sailing wakeboard if you want to go out for some light wind wave sailing. You can get out there and pump onto a few waves, kind of that sub 15 knots, around 8 to 10 knots is a really nice wind speed in a small little rig like a 5 or 5.5. And you can really, what would be too choppy for paddling is suddenly perfect for light wind wave sailing. So that's the range. This year they added a new size as well. They replaced the 8-foot and they now have an 8.2, which is a nice thin shape. This year they replaced the 8.2 and the 8-foot and they added a new 8.1. That board is an upgrade on the shape again, so it's a really quite thin rail, especially through kind of the midsection back. It's a board that they developed with Kiahi in mind, and James Casey. They had a lot of input on that board, and it's allowed them to get a really, really high performance board in that smaller size, and we're going to see more of that kind of coming through the range. But this board in the 9.2 especially is going to be a great board. We've already done quite a few of these, and we won't want to just have them in just because you kind of borderline an all-around shape. Like if you had to go for a paddle with the missus, you could still do it on this and not be too far behind. But